Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Working No Game video. Today's video is dedicated to a gear enhancement guide. This is going to be Endgame, so let's go ahead and jump right into this. Go here into the storage section. Look for that piece of gear that you want to upgrade. Note that I feel like leaving it at +5 is the ideal way. Let's go to filters right here, and then we're going to do SSR, and then we only want mech gear particular, okay? And this maze set, this is the best gear currently in the game, so make sure this is the one that we're going to be focusing on. As you guys know, I've been running mech team quite frequently, and now my goal here is going to be changing the set options. We'll do a little precision after, just so you guys can understand what that is going to be and maybe change options. But let's go ahead and change the set option. The one that I want most of all is going to be HP set, because that's going to be insanely useful for me. I know it's on cooldown set right now, but honestly I don't really need cooldown on this piece of gear, especially for Titan. Doesn't really have any issues launching his missiles. His biggest issue is probably keeping himself alive, and the more HP he has, the better. And just these little bit of stats that he can get, it's going to be absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead and change this to HP. God almighty, have some mercy on my soul. We got anti-siege. Not like this. We only got 5 more tries, and maybe I can buy one more set binary to get this. Hopefully we don't have to use all of our set binaries, but alright, one more time. Please give me HP please. HP. It's defense. It's defense. Why is it defense? It's not bad. Alright, we're gonna keep this one. We're gonna confirm, yeah, because it's better than cooldown. Hopefully we can get some HP here. Please let this be HP. That's what you want to do in case you want to, you get the better like set option. It's attack. I don't need attack. Come on. We've rolled like a couple of them already. We just need HP, please. Anti-striker. No. This is good for killing Esterosa, but the thing is I don't really need to kill Esterosa right now. I need HP for more bulkiness. Please give me HP. That's all I need. Attack speed. We've gone through like almost every single thing. There's way too many sets. Once you get to like SSR T6 gear, there's too many sets. Alright, this is our last one unless I buy another one. HP! Oh my god, cooldown again. It's pain. Alright, let's go into the shop. Alright, we'll buy this set binary from the consortium because I feel like that's super worth it. Get those weekly until like the fusion cores and stuff arrive. Let's go ahead and go back into the workshop. Well, let's get some of these stuff right here. Thank you. Always have this running 24/7 if you can do it. Do craft max, because that's what I want to do. Well, technically the best thing to get is accessories right now because there's like a million accessories. But let's go ahead and change the set option for that piece of gear. Let's do filters, mechs, SSR, and then right here into this one. This is our last set binary. Please change into HP. Evasion. Titan has terrible evasion, so yeah, that's a bust right there. So have fun doing this part. But you're probably way luckier than me, honestly speaking. But we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of enhancements right here. Well, it doesn't do too much. I would like to keep this at least at +5. That is going to be like the ideal like way to pretty much go about this. So it's at +1078, and it's really funny because I've actually like had more pieces of gear than this. Okay, we're gonna get +2 right here. Very nice. So it's gonna be at 1240 now. I like this a lot. I want to show something really quick, right? We're gonna change the target. One of the things is I actually have this currently on Titan at +5. This is a T5 piece at SR rarity. This being at +2 is sort of blowing it out the water, which really goes to showcase maze gear pieces can be at T6. Let's go ahead and go into gear tuning again and then do some precision. We're actually gonna change the anti-defender damage because we don't really need this. We need something else. I'm okay with the anti-ground damage resistance. I think that's pretty good since we're playing more on the defensive side. So we got anti-damage defender again. No, wait, no, we need to change set options. All right, so we're doing anti-defender right here. So we're gonna hit change. What is it gonna be? CC resistance. We don't really need that since we're already immune to hit stun. So we're gonna go ahead and do that again. And we got anti-striker damage resistance. I actually like that because that means he'll take less damage from Esterosa, but at the same time that means he'll take just as much damage to technically snipers. Let's try to change this one more time because snipers is HP +153. You know what, I'll take that. I know it's not like that much HP, but it's just enough to make it to the point where I'm actually okay with that. And we're just gonna pretty much do this so he can get some more HP on himself right here. And technically this isn't part of like the growth enhancement, so we're gonna have 347 HP from this alone. I think that's pretty great. And then let's go ahead and go here into Gauntlet really quick just so we can review a couple of things. So only 10% of your main stats is added through equipment and growth is applied. So whenever you're trying to, focus on equipment, please make sure to focus on equipment at the very last sections. Ideally, you should be building up a squad, whichever squad that you want to build up. So the focus on your squad should be mostly leveling them up at least till around 80 and then getting all of their skills up. So for example, if I look at my Titan, he's like all level 5, and then with Tank Chan, she's level 5 right here, level 4. These are the things that I sort of want us to look into before upgrading everyone's gear, because there's no real point to upgrading gear until your base characters are actually strong enough to compete within the games. I'm not really increasing the crit damage on there, but you can see here Woodpecker has some high level skills. Adamant Sniper, I saw him earlier. He is a good sleeper unit in case you want to run it, take out the Titans. But honestly, Titans and Strikers haven't been too crazy as of late. I've been seeing a lot of Ryan Farrier. You're gonna need more Ranger damage if anything to take out Ryan Farrier, because he's definitely a threat in current PvP. Well, let's go ahead and jump into storage and open some of these partner thank you gifts. There's a chance to actually get a stake in here. I really want this stake. Let me get this stake. All right, we're gonna do a bit of RNG. Let's select it. We're just gonna do one at a time. Come on, give me a stake. That's not a stake. One more time. Okay, fine. I'm getting impatient. Let's open all of them at once. Give me a stake, please. Nope, that's a trophy. That's not a stake. All right, well, we have a 0.1%. Can we buy some more of these? You just buy these by going into the shop right here. Shop list, exchange center. And as you guys know, I've been buying these out using gem refreshes because you can get summons from these. So let's go ahead and just do that just for the sake of it, so you guys can see me do it, because I think it's very worth it. See, we got some summon contracts right here. And technically getting summons from, we spent 15 jewels to get a summon, figuratively speaking. And then it costing X amount of gold. It doesn't really matter because most of the time you're gold farming within the games anyway. So go here into business cards, and then this is how you can buy the partner thank you gift. You get these green cards whenever a support is on the map with you. That really only applies to mainstream operations where you're on a map and you can select more people. But let's go ahead and jump into the storage one more time and then select the partner thank you gift. Please give me a stake. RNG has been not the kindest to me. 0.45% chance. Okay, no, there's no stakes there. Let's go ahead and jump into some PvP just so you guys can see how Titan is looking up currently. I am in silver 1 now, managed to push my way up there. So many banned units, and honestly this team isn't that great. We'll do a video on Ingrid when she gets more skill ups and everything, but I think she's pretty cool currently in the meta. I like her a little bit better than Ji Soon. I think that's the guy with the snake slit eyes. He doesn't hit as hard for me, or he doesn't feel as good to me as technically Ingrid. I'm not sure why, but that's just my personal preference. So let's go ahead and put Titan and then Sylvia out, and then we're gonna go ahead and put the sniper out, our little buzzard, and then there we go. They're gonna be placing their units as well, and then we're gonna be waiting for Tank Chan to pretty much come out as well, because Tank Chan can deal some of that DPS. Take out that Sylvia hopefully as well. All right, that pushed back. Let's do a little bit of Ironside, heal up Buzzard because I don't want him to die yet. And then we'll put Ingrid out on the field. She's cool enough to the point where she messes up with other people's positioning, and she also has insane amount of evasion. She died right there, absolutely fine. And then let's go ahead and put Irie Alfred in. That Chica was dealing some damage to us right there. Kyle, level 100 Kyle, they are definitely ballsy for running all these units, but Titan is still here hanging in pretty strong. All right, that's gonna be some worrisome right here. Let's go ahead and get some heals. Hopefully Titan doesn't die. Titan's going to die. Oh my gosh. Oh well. That might be match for us in some ways, because whenever Titan dies, I don't have enough DPS to essentially keep everyone else alive. You can still run Kyle and everyone else, by the way, if you're wondering. Getting a ban -1 on the units, right? It's not really a big deal for most of them. When you're on ban 2, that's when things get really hectic. You don't really demo after you hit silver 1 or gold 5. So try to push while technically so many units are banned. But just to explain this a little bit, they don't get any stat debuffs whatsoever. All that happens is their cost increases by 1. Honestly, Kyle is still worth it to run. The characters that aren't worth it to run is Zhao Lin and Shifuyu Nanahara. So feel free to keep using Kyle and Gaiyun. 4 costs really isn't that bad. Elizabeth is a little bit harder to squeeze. I haven't been able to place her appropriately to assassinate sniper units in the back. Honestly, the cost isn't really worth it in my case, but Ingrid's a character that I've been building up in the background in order to mitigate the fact that I can't cast Liz currently, and I did try, you know, building up Ju Shi-yoon, but for me, it just wasn't good enough for some reason. He would just always die, and he wasn't like the great assassin unit that I thought he was gonna be. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the gear enhancement earlier over here in the workshop. Always have this stuff running, and when it comes to gear tuning, change set option is really going to be the end game. Change options, not so much, but try to buy those set binaries out because they're gonna be so expensive, and I'm still trying to get a better set on Xiaolin for this specific, you know, like her special equipment. It's not really gonna be the case until she becomes, you know, more relevant in PvP again. Anyways, if you made it this far in today's video, consider subscribing, dropping a like, leaving a comment, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Once we hit 22,500 subs, we're doing a giveaway. Gonna do some redos on a couple of things. I'll post it in the community tab. Thanks so much for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day, and see you in the next one.